Well, I tell you what, let's just go ahead and get started. We're about right on time, so welcome you all. We're glad you're here. This is the IT session, so we're going to actually give you some information and then ask you to kind of help us engage in that conversation, okay? So one of the first things that we want to do in this session is to make certain that as you go to the ASU-Beebe website, that you know how to navigate the resources that are available to you, okay? Because there's a huge amount of information for you here. And who knows, Mr. Keith Moore will often be out and about on campus taking pictures and on all of our campuses, and actually, who knows, you may show up on the front page, right, KJ? Let's hear it for it. I said the front page, that's actually the home page, sorry. Used the wrong word. All right, so what you may want to do is whenever you are selecting what you want to find, you can find information under academics about all of our degrees and certificates. You can find information about admissions. Everybody in here has already been admitted to the institution, is that right? Whoop, whoop. Very good. It's our very own Leah Hatter, she's amazing. If you want to know about cost and aid, so what are you finding here? You're finding information about cashier's office, how to make payments, what it's going to cost, what are the due dates, when you're going to get refunds if you get financial aid stipends, and so on. You'll also learn about any of the contact information for those groups. Student support, big deal, okay? We believe at ASU-Beebe that education in the classroom, education out of the classroom, and experiences are all part of what you all will have here, and we want to help you succeed, okay? Student Success Center will have things like student engagement. Is Jason Henry in this room?
He just stepped out.
Perfect. He will also help you, I believe Jennifer Downey Rutledge will help you with some career transfer things. Jason will help you to kind of find your way to who you need to talk to. We also have counselors on board if you have any situations that you need to talk to someone. And Miss Tanya is amazing. Also, if you have any need for disability services, Miss Tisha Marzuski is available to help you with any accommodations that you may need. And I think you guys have already heard about that a little bit, so certainly wealth of information. The teaching, or not the teaching and learning, advising and learning center. We also want to support you guys in your learning. So right now, because the air conditioner is being replaced in the student center on the second floor, our advising center is in this building, right down here in the lab. Okay, so make yourself a regular there. Our research has shown that students that spend time in our advising center actually increase their grades by a letter grade on most occasions. That's pretty cool. But they're not doing your work for you. They're helping you learn how to do your own work. Okay? So keep that in mind, Learning Center. All right. We also have campus life. Certainly you guys are going to be involved if you so choose, and we hope that you are on activities here at the campus. But how do you know what's going on? Right here, this calendar will give you all of these events that are happening, and whenever we talk in just a few minutes about our mobile app, you're going to find that whatever is on our calendar can be pushed out as a notification in your mobile app. Okay? But there is a place called the calendar on the website. It will give you the location and the time and the date. So let's talk just a minute about that mobile app. These apps are in the I said that right, Google Play Store and the Apple Store. So you can go out and download those. If you haven't already, we would hope that you will do that, because you can also interface and use that for your Canvas. As a Canvas interface, you'll know about events on campus, and eventually you'll get to be able to use it to register into classes. So, big deal.
Does anyone have it on their phone? Have you gone out there and downloaded it so far?
Okay, well, she had her hand up first, so there you go. We have a couple
Yeah,
of
and someone over here had their hand up.
There you go. There you go. See? So now it's worth chocolate, right? Download is worth chocolate.
It sure is. Chocolate that has sayings on it. Nice job.
And there is no cost. The mobile app is free. It's not even a 99-cent download. So there you go. Oh, this young lady back here.
Actually, I have a question. Can you get to the Vanguard portal from the app? Because I haven't been able to figure out how to do that.
I believe that you can. I'm not going to swear to that, but maybe I can check in just a few minutes and help you know the answer to that. Okay? All right, so that brings us, that was a perfect segue. Can we get her some chocolate back on the aisle too? That'd be great. That was a perfect segue into talking about the Vanguard portal. All right. So this Vanguard portal business, it is basically our connection, meaning ASU-Beebe's connection to you and your classes. From the Vanguard portal, you're going to be able to pay your bill. You're going to be able to see your class information. You can find out about holds that you may have, announcements that you may have, your grades. You can request transcripts. And even whenever you're ready to graduate, you can do it from here. So it's basically like your ticket to the information of the university, okay? Whenever you are on ASU-Beebe's homepage, you can find the Vanguard portal from Vanguard portal. Just click the link. You're going to use, Miss Rhonda gave you guys one of these connectivity cards, right? Is there anyone that doesn't have one of these? Perfect. Oh, this young man.
I'll give him one.
Thank you. You're going to find out how to connect to your resources using the information that's here on this card. And we even have like a little audio outside. You know, that nice peaceful rain that's happening, that's going on in the background. The Vanguard portal, you can go either from the website to it, or you can use mycampus.asub.edu to get there. And you're going to put in your first name dot last name at asub.edu, and then the password structure that is described here on this card. How many of you all have already gotten into your Vanguard portal?
I don't have that much candy, I'm sorry. I'll know better to bring more next time.
There you go.
But that's awesome. That
Yes,
is
absolutely. Absolutely. So do log in and do log in often. Okay. Because something else that you can do from your Vanguard portal is actually go into Canvas. And Ms. Rhonda's going to visit with you here in just a minute about Canvas, but what Canvas is your
Wait, don't tell them. Who knows what Canvas is?
Okay.
It's where your online classes are, and
I mean, I had it last year during my programming class, but that was a mess. I don't know anything about that.
now last year that was Blackboard.
What's Canvas?
Were you in high school?
Do what?
Were you in a different school?
Oh, are you in computer systems networking?
I think that's...
Okay, because they used Canvas. We started Canvas in May. Here.
The class I used, it was a programming class last
Yeah.
And they did.
That's a different Canvas, okay? Ours is not going to be a mess. All right,
Perfect.
for you.
And it's worth chocolate. There you go. All right, so Canvas is definitely an important part of what we do here. You will have access to Canvas even for your other classes because our course syllabi are going to be in those. Aha! So now you know. Canvas, very, very important. What does your course syllabi even do for you all?
I guess it's a list of stuff we do.
Yeah, tells you basically everything that's going to happen in your class. It is like, would you say that, Dr. Simmons, would you say your course syllabi is like the contract with your students?
Yes. The rule book.
It's kind of like the rule book for your class. And every instructor is going to have a little bit different take on that, okay? So just be mindful. Course syllabi maybe in high school wasn't quite as big of a deal. We use that for everything in college, okay? All right. So let's just kind of make certain that you also know the other things that you can do while you're here. You can find your faculty directory. So if you're looking for your instructors' names, if you know their names, which is also on that course syllabi, then they can be listed here as their phone number if you're needing them. But that's also your syllabi. And you can register for your classes. Does anybody know the last date that you can register for classes at ASU-Beebe? Yes, sir, in the back, in that blue shirt.
The 24th?
Okay. You can register, add, and drop classes through August the 24th. All right? Yes, where's candy? Well, why is that important? Because we know that maybe you're going to go into a class and you're like, oh, wait, I didn't know that this is what this was about, and you may want to make a change. Just be aware that after that particular point in time, there's a different process. Initially, you can use the Vanguard portal for that, okay? You can see your grades, your class schedule. Let's talk about this just for a minute. How many of you all already know where all of your classes are in every room? Perfect. We have 3 in the room. That's great. I love that. Well, right
Raise
now,
those hands again.
yes. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
All 3 of them are student leaders.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Exactly. Way to lead.
I'll come.
Way to lead. Okay, but here's the cool thing. Whenever you log in to the Vanguard portal, you can actually go right here to your class schedule, and you see where that says schedule report. Click on it, download it. That will show you all of your classes, where they are, what time they are, what day they're on, and what room they're in. Okay? Right there. All in one fell swoop. If you don't use that and you want to look down here at the bottom, you can do it by list, and you can then pick your class from the list and click for details. Much easier if you'll simply use that PDF and download it to your phone. Okay?
And that's my class, okay? So you guys can take it.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Let's see, what else do we need to know here? Your account information is under My Finances. And, okay, so every student has access to Office 365, and that's a Microsoft product. Probably, how many of you all came from schools that use Google as their, okay? All right. So Microsoft Office 365 has a similar functionality, except it's a Microsoft product, okay? You have access to email, to storage, online storage, to Word, PowerPoint, I'm sorry? Excel, thank you.
Access.
Yes, Access. So basically the whole Microsoft suite. But what's really cool is you get up to 5 downloads.
Free.
Okay? Free. Free. Well, kind of. You kind of pay for it in your tuition, but we won't talk about that. It is free. So this card also, again, will tell you, we'll give you the information and how to do that, okay? So you can put that Microsoft Office on your phone as well, okay?
And guys, if you download Microsoft Office, don't use all 5. Don't give it to your mom and your dad, and your brother, and your sister, and your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You know, download it on the computers, the devices you're going to use, but save a couple of them. Because if your computer crashes and you have to get a new one, you can download it to that as well. So, or if you don't have a tablet of some kind, you pick one up and you can download it.
So ASU-Beebe uses Outlook and email as the official means of communication with you. So we are asking you to please engage in email. It should look something like this.
So who's checked their email so far this semester?
Very good.
Very impressive. That's wonderful. And those of you that haven't checked it, make sure you check it because you'll get important messages. I've sent a message out to all students through ASU-Beebe email already.
Perfect. So you are entitled to that benefit. Certainly, here at the top of your email is what we call the 3x3 app launcher. We don't have t-shirts. We would app launch those out to you, but we should. And these are the apps that are available to you all in your suite. But there are also more apps by clicking under all apps. And what's really cool is you're going to be able to get to your Canvas LMS through your email. But if you'll come out here and you'll just pin it to the top, it will be right up there in that group that whenever you open your email that you can just click on. Okay? You can also pin your Vanguard portal right up there as well. But there are other apps in the Microsoft suite that you can put up there. Okay? And at this point in time, I'm going to ask Ms. Rhonda to come and demonstrate Canvas for you. If you all do not have any questions for me, I will be glad to turn it over to her.
I have a question.
Yes.
So if I'm an online class, I just log into this and it's there.
Okay, she's going to talk about that. Awesome. So I have one up, but you're welcome to.
That's good.
Okay, but she'll.
Let me log you out.
Okay.
Her out.
Okay,
And
perfect.
then I'll log in myself.
Perfect.
That's not my own.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right.
Feels like a Monday because I can't come.
It's not how it works. Because we're all watching you.
I
Yeah,
know, that's what's making me
And don't look like
nervous.
you. I didn't even work from
you
my
can't spell or type whenever you have options.
Okay, guys, Canvas is our learning management system that we use here on campus. And all of your instructors will have a course inside Canvas. And the majority of them do post their syllabus in there, as well as maybe handouts, PowerPoints. There are some instructors that aren't online or internet-assisted classes that may use it even more than just the syllabus and the handouts. So your teacher will explain that to you when you get into class. Now, if you take an internet-assisted, does anybody know what an internet-assisted class is? Woo. Oh, we have one. Remind me, and I'll give you a piece of candy. Internet-assisted means that at least 50% or more of your work is done online. And then you'll meet occasionally with the instructor in the classroom. I'll use science classes as an example. Your lab work would be done in the lab. It's kind of hard to take human anatomy and physiology where you're dissecting things and do that at home unless you buy a really high dollar kit that comes with the materials you need. So that might be an internet assisted class. Now online, does everybody know what an online class is? Yeah, I figured you did. It's fully online. Everything you do is online. You will have proctored exams, maybe a midterm and a final exam where you have to come to campus to take that or secure a proctor or something. But all of these classes are inside Canvas. And as Miss Janet said, you will access Canvas. There's 3 different ways. Through the Vanguard portal, there's an Access Canvas tile. Through your ASU-Beebe email with the Canvas LMS app, or you can just type in the direct URL, web address up there that's asubeebe.instructure.com. So all of those methods will get you in. Now, once you get inside, you will see courses, kind of like this. Now, I'm on a projector, so it kind of distorts it a little bit, but your classes will show up. Now, if you go, you can log in today, and I encourage you to go ahead and start logging into Canvas. Your classes won't be visible to you until tomorrow. And when you go in, you should be able to at least look at the syllabus. Some instructors will have their class completely ready. I teach online, and my class, the Microcomputer Applications, is completely ready, so students can check the calendar, look and see what the content is, and all that kind of stuff. But classes do start on Monday. And as if you add drop next week, you know, you decide you don't want to take this class, you want to take a different one, then every few hours, those things will update. So it takes just a little bit of time for the system to connect and everything. Now, another important piece when you log into Canvas, and this will be visible on Monday, is you will have a training and resource center. Now, inside that training and resource center, you'll have access to the Abington Library online. You will also have a Title IX component that you have to do. That's federally mandated, that all of our students go in there, read the documents, and answer the questions. So let's go ahead and get that knocked out just right away, okay? Take care of that. And there's also a Canvas training course in there. It takes you about an hour to go through, and it teaches you how to use Canvas. And a lot of this it's not rocket science. You're going to be okay, but if your teacher requires heavy-duty discussion and you just don't know how to do it, then you can use that Canvas training as support. We also have 24/7 support. So you can call somebody on the phone, regardless of the time, or chat with them online and get help on how to use Canvas. Now, if you have questions about the instructions, you've got to go back to your teacher and ask your teacher that. So, and if you don't see your classes, or if you drop classes and they still show up, then my office helps manage that. And I mentioned to you, I sent everyone an email the other day. Has anybody read an email from Rhonda Durham? It actually came out. Good. My credit's there. It actually came out from Charlene Chambers, but my signature was on there. And it tells you how to log into Canvas. It provides a handout that gives you instructions, and it also tells you who you contact. If you can't get into your email, I can't fix that. But we have an IT help desk that you can call, and they can fix it. They can reset passwords and stuff. If you want to pick up one of those handouts that I sent out, I've got some on the 2 tables back here, so make sure you grab one as you go out, but also check your email, and it'll be in there. Now, as far as your courses go, come Monday, make sure you log into your classes, especially internet assisted and online. Classes start on Monday. It's not a free day, it's a work day. So, and in my class, I actually have quizzes the first week. So it's over some general stuff, and students can Google information and everything, but it's things we have to cover in order for that class to transfer to other colleges in Arkansas. So it's important information. But make sure you log in and read your syllabus, read the rules of the class, or whatever else your teacher has for you. So are you able, or are you willing to do that? Are you geared up for that? Good, good. So, and if you have pros and cons that you want to share with me about Canvas, my email said that. It said, I'd like feedback. I asked students this summer to give me feedback, and I got a lot of positive feedback, but a student actually sent me a suggestion, and it was an excellent suggestion, and we adopted it. So we listen to what you have to say. We are here for you. Any questions about that part?
Is there a Canvas app? Or do you have
Yes, there is. And in fact, Miss Janet told me that through the ASU-Beebe mobile app, you can also access Canvas. And there is a free Canvas app for students.
Is your login like the same as your
Yes,
portal
it is. The only thing you have to do is when you go out there, you download it to your phone, regardless of the phone. It's good for Android and for Apple phones. Is you just need to find the school, and it would be listed as Arkansas State University, Beebe. I don't know if you type in ASU-Beebe if that will populate or not. So just make sure you start typing in Arkansas State University and then choose Beebe, because Newport also is on Canvas. And then West Memphis is migrating to Canvas. Jonesboro is not. Good question. Well, I think I owe you a lot of chocolate. Anybody else have a question? All right. How are we on time, guys?
I think we got about 5 minutes or so we can actually, if you've not downloaded the app,
Take your phones out. Let's download the ASU-Beebe app.
we can help you maybe, or go into the help desk. And so, let's see, yes, ma'am.
I walked out, so you show them how to find out who their advisor is.
So on the Vanguard portal, you should be able to find out who your advisor is as part of that.
Oh, is that it? Oh, that's Canvas.
That's Canvas.
That's Canvas, and I don't have the login for the portal, but it is on there.
I just wonder, because that's one of the major questions people, like, I have no idea who my advisor is. Does everyone know who their advisor is?
Yes, that's a good question.
And registration starts around for the spring. In October, go see your advisor before October, so you can have your spring schedule.
So everybody here is registered for classes, correct?
Everybody changing class.
If we, that like mandatory whatever freshman class, I didn't know about that, so it's not on my schedule. What do I do about that?
The principles of academic success.
I guess.
Okay,